Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson. Today we're going to talk about the case of Russell John Mort. Russell disappeared on May the 5th, 1982 from Wheatfield, New York. Russell was last seen playing in the sandbox in the family's fenced backyard. He had previously gotten over, the fence was 4 feet, but it was an area that was shorter for some reason, and he had been able to climb over it. He was 2 years old, and yeah, he was 2 years old. So he was able to get over a part of the fence that was lower for, like I said, I don't know what reason, that nobody specified that, but he was able to do that. And so I think he might have done that again, to go back and play in that same backyard where he'd gone before, and someone grabbed him. That's the working speculation. There has also been speculation, I should say the working theory. There's also been a theory postulated that he fell into the river, although most discount that theory because there's zero evidence of it. This was up in northern New York, by the way. And interestingly, you will see down below, or not down below, I'm sorry, in the poster over here, that there was a couple, a man and a woman, seen in the area at the time, and their composite drawings, like I said, are on the poster. And they want to talk to them. They don't know if they're suspects or witnesses, but they want to talk to them. They were described as both being white. The woman had dark curly hair, early to mid-20s. The male was in his late 20s with brown hair and a mustache. They were driving a white 1965 or older Corvette with a black convertible top. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think the Corvette only came out in '64. If I'm wrong, roast me in the comments. But be nice. But I think that's the case. The Buffalo FBI office is involved in this case now, which is good. There were 160 trailers in the park. Someone must have seen something. I hope that the police canvass the neighborhood, talk to everyone, and the FBI says we're in it for the long haul, which is wonderful news, because they have so many resources that they can bring to bear on the case. And I believe that this child is probably still alive. He was probably taken to be raised, given his age, too. So this is something, again, that DNA could solve, potentially. You know, I have said this before and I'll say it again. Get your DNA taken wherever and upload it to GEDmatch so that police can compare you to a missing person, or find out that your great uncle was a murderer, or whatever. Don't be embarrassed by that. We all have skeletons in our family trees, hanging off our family trees, you know. And I'm not embarrassed by it, and I don't think anyone actually should be. They just decorate the trees, you know. We all have people in our tree that we go, oh boy, I don't want them in my tree, but they're in my tree and whatever, you know. And sometimes what they did is explainable, so it's not so horrible. I have a murderer in my family tree. To me it was justifiable, but they may have felt differently at the time. And I'm dead serious about that, by the way. My great great grandfather, no, my great 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 grandfather, his name was Francois. Yeah, he was a Frenchman. Um, was a cobbler, a tiny man. He was continually bullied. He finally took his cobbler's hammer and ended the bully's life. He then ran across the border to the U.S. I think it was justified. So, see, we all have skeletons hanging on our family trees. They're all decorated for Halloween. What can I say? Um, and we also all have just as many giant question marks hanging on our family trees. So, do that DNA, honestly. Um, if you have any information in this case, now that we got a little fun, you can call the Niagara County Sheriff's Department at 1-716-439-9327. 1-716-439-9327. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and join me next time when I talk about the strange case of Rose Cole. She disappeared from something called Synanon, which was supposed to be a drug rehab, turned into a cult, turned into a church. It was a whole big mess. But we'll get into that next time. Have a wonderful day and God bless.